Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Cash flow statement, one problem we are going to work out with adjusted profit and loss account. The previous problems, one problem with balance sheet we have done, another problem with cash book. Now today's problem, anyhow balance sheet is there, but we have to open the adjusted profit and loss account. Then after that we'll go for the preparation of cash flow statement. Very easy, need not to worry, I'll explain it. See the problem is given like this. Draw cash flow statement from the given balance sheet. Two balance sheets are given. Liability side, first year, second year. Asset side, first year, second year. You know that three activities: operating cash flows from operating activities, cash flows from investment activities, cash flows from financing activities. These three you have to identify. See, cash and bank we don't touch. Okay. Now debtors comes under the operating activities, because operating activities means we take always cash, current assets and current liabilities. Investment activity means purchase or sale of fixed asset, and financing activities means always liability side, whatever you find liability side, especially share capital, issue of share capital or redemption of share capital, debentures, payment of loan, raising loan, payment of dividend. These activities will take in the CBIT, that is cash flows from the financing activities, cash inflows. Now each and every item will identify. Debtors means current asset means it comes under the EBIT. Stock is also current asset, EBIT. Goodwill comes in the adjusted profit and loss account. So neither of A, B or C, it never comes in any of these three. Just keep it appending. This comes in the adjusted profit and loss account. This is the new thing you are learning in this problem. And plant is here increasing in purchase of plant. Whether purchase or sale, it comes under the BBIT. Now coming to the liability side, it's very clear. Equity share capital means CBIT, financing activities. This is CBIT. Long-term loan also CBIT. Profit and loss account, you are going to open the adjusted profit and loss account. There we are going to take the opening balance and closing balance of the profit and loss account. And creditors, anyhow it's a current liability, comes under the EBIT. Identified everything? First of all, in this problem we have to open the adjusted profit and loss account. Why to open the adjusted profit and loss account means, generally adjusted profit and loss account related any information is given, we'll open it. If no information is there, profit and loss account opening and closing balances we could have taken directly in the first beginning transaction as net profit. The difference between the opening and closing will be the net profit, directly we could have taken. But now in this problem we have one information, that is goodwill. Goodwill comes in the adjusted profit and loss account debit side. Adjusted profit and loss account debit side, what do you write? Always remember, return of goodwill, transfer of general reserve, payment of dividend, income tax. These transactions we write it on the debit side of, even depreciation I forgot to tell you. Depreciation also comes on the debit side of adjusted profit and loss account. We already covered this adjusted profit and loss account long back. In indirect method only I taught you very clearly. Now right now let's see adjusted profit and loss account, what we can write. So I'm opening here first bit, solution, opening adjusted profit and loss account. When do we prepare adjusted profit and loss account? After preparation of the profit and loss account. Once profit and loss account is completed, then continued by the profit and loss account, adjusted profit and loss account. Now here opening balance of profit and loss account. Opening balance always credit side, closing balance debit side. Any account you wanted to open, liability side, any account you want to open. If you want to open equity share capital or long-term loan, any account you want to open, opening balance will be credit and closing balance debit. If you want to open any asset account, say for example debtors account you want to open, opening balance debit, closing balance credit. If you want to open even the cash account also, opening balance debit, closing balance credit. This principle you have to remember. Now we are opening the profit and loss account, opening balance credit side. By balance brought down. How much is this? 2,50,000. Closing balance anyhow, lastly we write. Apart from that, we have only one item, goodwill. Goodwill is 20,000 to 1,50,000, it is decreasing. This is written off goodwill. We can write it on the debit side, it is loss. Goodwill is decreasing, loss. Written off goodwill. Written off goodwill. How much? 50,000. Here we could have written if general reserve was given, depreciation was given, preliminary expenses, okay, dividend, all these items we can write it on the debit side. But nothing is given, only we have goodwill, so we have written here. Let's close it. To closing, we'll say to balance carried down. What is the amount? Carried on amount 3,50,000. Opening balance credit side. Closing balance debit side 3,50,000. This is 4 lakh. So now you are going to get operating profit. The difference is operating profit to operating profit. What is this? Balancing figure. 4 lakh minus 2,50,000. It comes to 1,50,000. With this, we are going to start the problem. Now, cash flow statement already we have drawn. ABTs here, cash flow from operating expenses. There we are going to take first net profit or operating profit. Operating profit. If goodwill was not given, then we could have taken the difference between these two as net profit directly. Goodwill is given, so we opened the account just because of goodwill, otherwise not required. Now there you got 1,50,000, so 1,50,000 only we are writing on the outer column. Now as per this, whatever items we have, we'll be adding. Now ABTs here, debtors are increasing. Whenever any asset is increasing, we'll deduct it here. Add and deduct. Increase in debtors. We know it already. Increase in debtors. How much it is increasing? 1 lakh. Deduct it. And also stock. Stock is also increasing. So anyhow, always remember, any current asset is increasing means deduct. Stock is also increasing, so increase in stock, this is also will deduct. How much it is? 50,000 it is increasing. Now on the other side we have creditors, current liability. Creditors are here, how much it is? 4 lakh to 5,50,000 it is increasing. When asset is increasing, deducted. When liability is increasing, add. So increase in creditors. 4 lakh to 5,50,000. It means 1,50,000 will increasing. 1,50,000. If we add 1,50,000, it is coming to 3 lakh. 3 lakh minus 1,50,000. We are getting here 1,50,000. 1,50,000 is what? Cash flow from operating activities. So this is cash flow from operating activities. Operating activities. This is over. Next, cash flow from investment activities. Okay. So BBIT. Everything is, if you want, you can work out by yourself. Cash flow from investment activities. Investment activities means sale or purchase of fixed assets. Okay. Here, one asset, that is plant. Plant is here increasing. Increasing means purchasing of plant. Purchasing of plant. This is 1 lakh. Purchasing means always cash outflow. Cash is going out. So it is negative value. How much it is? 1 lakh, it is increasing. So this is 1 lakh. The same one we can say it as there is nothing to write. Only one transaction we have related to the B. So say same one we can say it as a cash flow from investment activities. So cash flow from investment activities. This is here and this is here, and third item is cash flow from financing activities. Cash flow from financing activities. Now let us see what are the items we have. Cash flow from financing activities. Let's focus on the liability side. Equity shares are increasing, means issue of equity shares. Issue of equity shares. How much it is increasing? 3 lakh 50 to 1 lakh 4 lakh 50. That is 1 lakh. 1 lakh is positive because whenever we are issuing, it's cash inflow. We are getting the cash, so positive. Next, what else? Long-term loan is decreasing. Decreasing means we are paying. Payment of long-term loan. Issue is positive. Whenever you are paying, it is cash outflow, negative. Payment of long-term loan. Long-term loan, it is 1 lakh. So this is negative. Anything else related to the C bit? That's all. Now we'll close this. This is 1 lakh minus 1 lakh, it comes to nil. So nothing is there. So cash from financing activities is nil. Cash flow from financing activities is nil. Okay. Now what we'll do? Net increase or decrease on cash or cash equivalents. Net increase or decrease in cash or cash equivalents. How do you get this? This you'll get it just by adding A plus B plus C. So A is here A plus B plus C. A is here 1,50,000. B is 1 lakh. C is nil. 1,50,000 minus 1 lakh. This is negative value, 1 lakh. So 1,50,000 minus 1 lakh comes to only 1 lakh. The answer is here 1 lakh only. To this, what do? You'll add the opening balance of the cash book. Add cash balance at the beginning of the year. Cash balance at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year. How much is their opening cash balance? 2 lakh. 2 lakh will add. Small mistake is there. 1,50,000 minus 1 lakh minus 1 lakh. It comes to 50,000 only here. This is 50,000. To the 50,000, if we add opening balance cash, you are getting 2,50,000. 2,50,000 is here. Finally, the amount. So this should match with the closing balance of cash. So cash, closing cash balance or net balance, you can say. Closing cash balance. So this is 2,50,000. Am I clear? Take the screenshot. Once again, I'll explain it. Hope the problem is very clear. Only the thing is here, understanding about the adjusted profit and loss account. Why do we open? When we have to open. So this, if you understand, rest of the problem is normal. Whatever we have done so far, the same thing we have completed in this problem. Got confidence? Practice sensibly without looking at the board. How many of you are practicing? Let me know. Check out the playlist and also don't forget to share these videos. For you all, everything is I'm preparing for you all. Please use it and have a bright career. Do share your results also with me. Good luck.